gentlemen, good evening. Welcome to AlfPL, where strategies are dissected and dreams are built. We are live and direct out of London. I'm posting this tweet. Let's go. It's going to be an interesting evening, folks. Let's get it. Who is here with us this evening? We wonder to ourselves. We have got Thomas. We have Lewis first in the chat, obviously. Lewis, great to see you, my friend. Thomas, awesome to have you on board as well. Tonight we are ranking teams. We're going to be taking calls. If you fancy calling into the show, let me know because I can set it all up. I can send you a link. We're going to be looking at some bookmark tweets from Twitter/X today and over the past few days. I think there's only one place to start, and that is right here. I am a little bit bored of international break, despite England winning today. I don't really care about England anymore after the Euros. I'm a bit done. I'm kind of just done with it. So I'll wait until the next major tournament. Doesn't really bother me. I saw a load of Irish people who were annoyed today. That's about it. That's my take on the international break. I miss the Prem. I always miss the Premier League. Who else have we got on the show? We've got Mrs. Churchill saying everything looks good. Yes, Mrs. Churchill. We've got Thomas. We've got Ken. Yes, Ken. It's going to be silly o'clock for Ken, obviously, as always. Got the chat popping up there on screen. Everything's looking good. Send me your teams. Lewis, you've already done it. That's awesome. Thomas, if you want to send me your team, Ken, do the same thing. The thing that I'm asking is, and by the way, we're live across Twitter as well. Twitter, YouTube. Anyone listening in on Twitter, just put me into a post with your team screenshotted and I'll bring it up on screen and we'll get into it. Also, add the problems you're trying to solve for Gameweek 4. Are you thinking about wildcarding? Are you torn between two players to get in? Let's do all that tonight. So let's do some problem solving as well. I've got a couple of tabs up here, as you can see. I think what I'll do is just very quickly do that. Make that a bit cleaner. I've got my team up. I've got the Premier League tab, obviously, to look at some fixtures. It should be a good night. Let's go, guys. Such a pleasure to have everyone here. I'm so excited. Please give it a like. It really helps me. It's super important for the algo and all that jazz. Give it a subscribe if you're not subscribed already. I really appreciate it. It kind of just motivates me to continue doing this stuff, which I'm loving. I'm trying to do one VOD a week and then go live on a Saturday night. That's kind of my schedule for anyone who's not familiar with the AlfPL channel. And I've got a bunch of YT shorts going out as well, which is always fun. Yeah, cool. So send me your teams, as I said, tag me into your team. Don't DM me, send it to me in a post and I will bring it up on screen. I think that's a good place to start. Let's just have a quick chat check. Who else have we got in this evening? We have Duvoir, obviously, friend of the channel. What a ledge. Thomas, Ken, Lewis. We got a couple of folks viewing who haven't made themselves known in the chat, so please do that, or just tag me into your teams on Twitter. Do it that way. All good. So first off, let's have a look at some teams. Thomas has done it. That's excellent. And you know what I'm going to do? This is a call-in show, by the way. So anyone can come and join and have a chat. That's the great thing about this. I have a link that I can send over to you. I can DM it to you. I'm going to just send it out to the FPL Juice social club WhatsApp group. And we'll see if someone's going to join. I'm just going to say I am live and taking calls if anyone wants a chat. So we got Black Box as in here. We've got Yelena. We've got Ash. We've got Nick. All the big names. Mo, Nima. So anyone could join. It should be quite funny. And if any of you want to join as well, just hit me up in the chat and we'll sort it out. I just need to send you a link. We got McCallie. Yes. Yes, Nick and McCallie. We've got Roberto, the legend. Evening, my friend. Hope you're well. Hope you're treating Lincoln City in the right way on this Saturday night. Assuming you'll be going out, Roberto. Great to have you here, my friend. If you haven't already, check out Roberto's podcast. It is fantastic stuff. And you should definitely have a look at that. He's a good dude. Him and Chris just absolutely kill it. I love being on that show. Thank you for having me. All right, cool. So who have we got? We've got Lewis's team here. We've got Thomas's. As I said, like, tag me into your teams. All Chelsea 10, yes. CFC. This is a new guy. Am I following you? I am now. My friend. Great to have you here. Who else have we got? Devoir, obviously, the Ledge, FPL FOMO, legend, Ken, yes, good stuff. All right, so let's just do a couple of bookmarks. So loads of people are wildcarding, right? Which I'm not really understanding myself. Is anyone wildcarding? Because I'm not really understanding why people are doing that. If I'm being honest, I think it's quite knee-jerky. And I'm seeing quite a lot of similar wildcard teams. I just realised we haven't got any music playing. There we go. So we'll go through a couple of wildcard teams tonight and just talk about what people are thinking. These are all very, very similar. I'm seeing a lot of Flecken in goal, or Verbruggen. Seems to be the goalkeeper pick. People going away from Henderson. Obviously, people are trying to get Mo Salah and Haaland. I saw a ridiculous wildcard team earlier, which I was really pretty amazed by. It had Saka, Trent, Robertson, Salah, Haaland, all in the same team. I want to find it because it is ludicrous. I don't know how this guy did it. We might just have to keep scrolling, and we'll find that. I've bookmarked so many wildcard teams. Let me know what you guys are doing in terms of wildcarding, transfers. We're going to get into all of that. I think I'm just going to really quickly show you my team, and we'll just talk about what I'm thinking for Game Week 4. So I'm not wildcarding. What I'm thinking about doing, and you guys let me know what you think about this, right? I obviously want Mo Salah in my team, and Saka's got some pretty horrendous fixtures. So here I am, Arsenal boy. I am actually considering getting Saka out. And in fact, let's just do this on screen real quick, and you guys let me know. Just for context, I've already done a transfer on Bailey to Semenyo. So I did that pre-price rise, price decrease, which was a bit knee-jerky, but I just didn't want to get caught out by that price change. So Semenyo is in for Bailey, and I had 2 free transfers. I now have 1. So what I'm thinking personally, I'm thinking this. All right, I'm doing it on screen. Let me know what you think. Salah in. All right, and then obviously my issue is that I've got a deficit around price, so I need to find some money, and I'm thinking Isak out. And obviously we need I've got 6.6 to spend on a forward. So I'm wondering if I do Wood in. It could be Wood, it could be João Pedro. These guys both have okay-ish fixtures. João Pedro's on pens, so maybe I go with him. But something like this. So I'll save that. And that gives me a team rating of 95%. But it would be a -4. What do you guys think of that? Is that mad? What this means is that I can keep my wildcard intact, but it's at the cost of a -4. So that is what I'm currently thinking. These are the problems I'm trying to solve myself. I think the priority is getting in Mo Salah. I think everyone would agree with that. Let's have a look at what folks are saying in the chat. I'm just going to make this a little bigger. Okay, we got Nicholas Bossy in the chat as well. Yes, we got animations. We have McAllis. We've got Delia. Yes. Yes, Delia. Lewis, obviously. Great to have everyone here. Incredible scenes. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining this evening. It is a pleasure being here, chatting about FPL on this Saturday night, right in the middle of the international break. That is what it's all about. Awesome. So, yeah, that's what I'm thinking in terms of wildcard stuff. Not wildcard, in terms of my transfers. I think that's the right move to make. Could be some other things I'd do as well, but I don't mind getting Mo Salah and Jota in my midfield for Liverpool. They've got some pretty decent fixtures. Nottingham Forest at home, Bournemouth at home. This is spicy. And I don't think my team's that template either. Like, I've got 2 Arsenal defence already. So I quite like this -4. That's where my head's at. I'm thinking -4. If anyone is out there who hasn't liked this or given it a subscribe, please do. It helps me so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I hate asking, but please do all that. Right, let's do some teams, because that is what it's all about. Let's do this. I'm seeing teams coming through. That is fantastic. Again, if you are out there, if you're listening to this stream and you haven't already, tag me into a post with your team screenshotted, just like how Ken's done here. And you can add a problem you're trying to solve if you'd like as well. Like, you know, you could say, I've got a certain amount in the bank. I'm trying to get this person in. What should we do? And we can kind of do some problem solving on the fly. So, yeah, do that. Tag me in and we will jump into the teams this evening. Yes. Again, we are taking calls. I just want to stress that. And I want to make sure that I've got my interview window open, just in case anyone calls in. Delia, I've just shared the chat on the FPL Juice Social Club. Why don't you come and say hi? Just saying. Yeah, and if anyone is up for it, just put it in the chat, and we will we'll send you a link over so you can access the. Yelena is here. Yes, FPL Cortex. Such a crew. My Twitter handle is, that's a very good point, Cortex. It is at FPL_AlfPL. I'm going to show you why, and I do this every time. Let me show you why I can't just have AlfPL. And by the way, my name's Alf, and I play FPL, hence AlfPL. Look at this guy, right? This guy is almost as if he's pointing at me directly. He has the handle AlfPL. I've pinged him. I keep pinging him. I might just do one now. I'm just going to say, I don't know who he is. He seems scary. I'm just going to say, hello, sir. Would you be open to giving up your Twitter X handle, please? I keep doing that every week. I'm sending this, and he hasn't replied. I don't think he's active. Like, he joined 2010. He's not active. Is there like a thing where there's like a period where if someone's not active, you can take their handles? Like, that should most definitely be a thing. And now I'm just trying to find an appropriate GIF. Let's go with our friend Logan Roy. Look at him, though. It's almost as if he's mocking me directly. It just kills me, Alfonso Moniz. Kills me. Okay. Just going to take a sip of water. Stay hydrated. Make better FPL decisions. Right, let's do some teams. So I'm going to go to the bottom here. I think Lewis sent me his first earlier because he's nice like that. Lewis, always the first in the chat. We got to start there. Okay, yeah, people are sending teams. Keep them coming, guys. We're going to go through them all. Look at Lewis here. Okay, so let's do this. Guys. We're doing this. Teams. Send me your teams. Tag me into your teams. At FPL_AlfPL. Lewis, thinking about bench boosting, no free transfer, 1.5 mil in the bank. How would you line up? So, Lewis, you've already played your wildcard. I see that he's got Scoutcast going on there. Lewis, you ledge. Just lives and breathes FPL. You've already used your wildcard. I feel like playing another chip at this point might be a little bit gung-ho for you. So I would probably just like refrain from... If it was me, listen, you play your own game. I don't class myself as an expert. Not an expert, okay? I'm not an FPL expert. I really like playing it. I like the game. That's all it is. Don't come at me. I would say that if it was me with this team and you've already done your wildcard, I think you did wildcard at Gameweek 2, didn't you? I would refrain from doing your bench boost. Let's have a look at your bench. Armstrong, Greaves, Veltman. Yeah, mate, this isn't necessarily screaming a bench boost. What are you up to here? It looks like they're two different teams. Oh no, okay, wait. Luca Digne? How do you say that? Yeah, Lewis, listen, mate, I would certainly refrain. I would just, you know what I'd do if I were you? You got Salah, you got Haaland already. Like, that's the big priority for game week 4. So I would just roll a transfer if you can. Just like play it cool for a couple of weeks. That would be my take. I think you're playing the right people here as well. Apart from Veltman, because he's flagged, obviously. Is Luca Digne starting? If so, definitely get him on for Veltman, I would say. This is a nice team, though. There's nothing wrong with this. You've already got Mbomo. Oh, you ledge. Although this fixture, Man City away, is not great. But I hope that helps, Lewis, my friend. Hope you're well. And for Lewis, it is something like 3 p.m. in California. By the way, Ken, who's moderating the chat, I think it's going to be 3 a.m. for him right now, or maybe 2:15 a.m. And he's here. He's out there in Malaysia just moderating my chat. What an absolute legend this guy is. Ken, I love you, man. This is an Irish guy who said this earlier before the England game, and then they got smashed, and I did that GIF, and that's how he replied. So that was fun. I don't like to troll. It's not really my style, but when I see someone coming at us like that, I'm going to get involved. Okay. Thomas FPL. Yes. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go, my friend. What have we got here? What have you got for me? If Watkins and João Pedro aren't available, then I'm screwed. 0 free transfers. Why would... Oh, yeah, of course. I did see João Pedro. Should we have a little look? João Pedro injury. Is that a thing? I did see something about João Pedro. Oh, flip. Oh, wait, that's 1 month ago. Okay, I don't really... Am I missing something? Why would João Pedro not be available? I mean, Watkins is flagged, obviously. Let's have a look at that as well. Watkins injury. Second Aston Villa player leaves international duty for medical assessment. I don't think you need to worry about Watkins, if I'm being honest. That absolutely screams to me like Unai Emery, the GOAT, will just be managing Watkins because he needs him for the Prem. They've got Champions League this year. It's just going to be one of those smart things. Like, he's got a week as well. I can't see... Yeah, look at this. The Great Premier League International Injury Conspiracy, separating the myth from reality. I'm intrigued about that. All right, I'm going to read the article because that sounds like exactly what I just said about perhaps Unai Emery just managing him. Okay, let's go back to the team. This is a perfectly decent team. The only thing I'd say is, how can you get Haaland into this? But perhaps you're like a no Haalander, which I respect. But that, for me, I think... I mean, it is a bit... It feels like the template, doesn't it? Like getting them both in. It's like the topic of the week. How can you get Haaland and Salah? So, I don't mind. You know, this is nice, man. This is a nice team. You've got a really, really, actually fantastic team here. Like, there's no weakness, really. Apart from this guy in goal. You're missing an Arsenal defender, but that's perhaps for a couple of game weeks, right? Because they've got Spurs and then Man City. But what's the worst that happens, right? You've got perhaps Mbommo coming on for Watkins, who's on penalties. Like Brentford get a penalty against Man City. And City are leaky, man. Like, they always concede. So, like, I would just roll. I'd roll if I were you. I don't think there's much to kind of... I mean, I've got Hall. He's a disaster for me as well. He's just not starting. So that's something I want to address. But I can actually see Hall starting soon because Newcastle have not been great and Hall looks decent. So I think that's one to keep an eye on. Has he, like, annoyed Howe or something? I don't know what's going on there. Played all the games pre-season and he's just not starting in the Prem. It's very annoying. But yeah, if I were you, man, I would prioritise trying to get an Arsenal defender in a couple of game weeks because you're going to need it. If we go to Hub and we do... Okay, let's just do some work on this for you. So if we go points prediction, well, it's not necessarily work for you. It's more just about Arsenal. Let's have a look. Defenders. I'm doing game week 6 to game week 10. Yeah, look at that. So you need to start thinking about getting some of these assets into your defense for the long term after... Is it even game week 5? Yeah, see, they're not even bad like game week 5. That's obviously against Man City. But yeah, that would be my take, Thomas, my friend. Have a think about that. But otherwise, I'll just leave this and roll. I'm a roller. I like rolling. So, like, you know, if Watkins is a massive concern, like, keep an eye on it and transfer him out. But for me, I would just, like, roll this and have Mbommo play for Watkins if needed. You could even start Mbommo. He's on penalties, right? Hope that helps. Give that a like. You know what? I think I should just also repost these. Why not? Why not? How is the chat doing? I hope everyone is well. I hope Ken's looking after you. And Bateman's in the chat as well. A legend. Yes. Yes, guys. There are no bites on call-ins. Is anyone up for calling in on the show tonight? FPL Juice Crew, Delia Yelena, I see you guys out there. I know it's weird, but if you wanted to call in to the show, we have the technology to make it happen. But anyone, I just quite enjoy, like, playing around with, like, technology and stuff. So if you fancy coming along to say hi, we can make it happen. CFC him all Chelsea 10, my new Twitter friend. Okay, what do we got? Oh, look at that, Pedro and Welbeck. I've not seen a team like that with both of those. I love it. I love that. Already got Salah, already got Haaland. Yes. Palmer, Diaz. This is outrageous. This is an outrageous team. Wow, I love it. I wish I had this. Can you give us some context here? Is this like a wild card or what's happening? I'm intrigued. Let us know what's going on here, because this is the only thing I'd say is just like Henderson in goal and like not having an Arsenal defender again. But again, the fixtures aren't great short term, so that's not the end of the world. But listen, man, if you can get Raya into this team, this would be outrageous. And then on your bench, who have you got? You got Smith Rowe and this. Is it Adel Kovic? The N is silent, I think, is what's happening there. I think I did that name quite well. But this is great, man. This is a really nice team. I love it a lot. I wish I had Diaz. I'll just very quickly share. I mean, what do you say about a team like this? Like, there's not really much you should be looking at. If we just go all here and look at every asset for, let's go game week 5 to game week 11. You've got it's just Arsenal, mate. It's literally just Arsenal that's lacking here, and I think this would be ridiculous. If you can get an Arsenal asset in for Onana, which I know that's going to be very difficult to do, that would be my thinking, or Raya for Henderson. Amazing team. I love it. And great to connect as well, my friend. Good to have you on board. Duvois, yes, thinking ESR to Minte. Let's just check the chat real quick. Lewis wants to call. We can make that happen. We can definitely make that happen. We'll get our weekly chat in with Lewis. I'll send you that in a sec, mate. Just doing a time check, 25 past the hour. Yeah, Lewis, we'll definitely bring you on for a chat. Just let's go through a few teams and we'll make that happen. Okay, so Smith Rowe to Minty. Smith Rowe to Minty. No, I wouldn't do that. I think that's like, is there a reason why you want to do that? Let's just go back here and do some budget. If we go 6.5. Let's go a little bit less because I think Minty, I think they're both 5.5 actually, aren't they? So let's go 4 mil to 5.8 mil. And they're both midfielders. Yeah, look, mate. 5 to 11, right? That's your range. And we could even just, let's make that to 4 to 11, actually. Let's think long term. Smith Rowe still edges Minte on predicted points. Actually, they're the same. So you're just wasting a transfer there, Duvois. Like, leave it. 100% leave it. There's no need to do that. My philosophy on transfers is like, if someone is injured, get rid of them. I did that with Bailey. He got flagged and then his price was going down. So I got him out of my team. But like, if you don't have any injury problems, like just leave it. Roll the transfer. 100%. There's no need to do that move. But let me know if there's any particular reason why you're thinking that. And also, this is a dope team as well. Yeah, it's really nice team, this. I worry a bit about Aston Villa. I think Rodgers, yeah, it's tough, isn't it, at the moment? Like, Watkins isn't playing that great. Could you do Watkins to... Instead of doing the Minty move, could you look at Watkins to someone like... We don't want mids, we want forwards. Like Havertz? You could get Havertz in for Watkins. I don't mind that. But again, short term, not the best fixtures. You could get Wood in, right? And then save some money to like put out some fires elsewhere in the next few game weeks. But yeah, I certainly wouldn't be doing that minted Smith Rowe move. I hope that helps. Let me know if there's anything else you want to chat about on that. Are you in the chat, Duvois? Is he still knocking about? Yes. Not any particular reason, FOMO, lol. But original plan is to roll. Yeah, just roll it, mate. Want Havertz for game week 6. Yeah, I love that. Yeah, Wood. Could all get Wood in. Love that. 100%. Duvois, we're on the same wavelength, mate. Just roll your transfer. 100%. No need to do that. FOMO. Yes, FOMO. Fingers crossed I have no injuries, no transfers left. Okay, let's have a look here. Flecken. Everyone loves Flecken. Yeah, obviously Barco is the red flag. Listen, you may have a philosophy around Haaland, but I would just be... That's top of my list at the moment, having both Mo and Haaland. So that's what I'll be thinking here. It'd be very difficult to get him in, though, I'm assuming. I mean, Fernandes... I don't want to be mean to any like Man United supporters or anything, but is it time to just get rid of Fernandes? Maybe you could do like Fernandes out, downgrade him, and then do Isak up to Haaland. Like Isak's not been great. That perhaps would be my take, but this is a really nice team as well. Like Haaland's not going to slap every week, is he? So you know that could go wrong. Again, this is just my take. Like, I personally would be trying to get Haaland in. I've not got Mo Salah and it's killing me. It's like I'm waking up at like 3 a.m. and I'm like, damn, like how do I not have Mo Salah? So I'm assuming FOMO, you're perhaps doing the same thing, but with Haaland. Just want to keep an eye on the chat. We can get him on. We ready for animations? We can get him on a call out if we're ready to go, mate. Animations, you want to join? Let's do this. All right. Okay. So I'm just gonna. This is gonna be good. All right. Give me a second. I just need to maneuver my cameras. So there's double me there. Okay. Animations are going to send you the eCam link in Twitter. This is so funny. I love it. Animations. Okay. This is what it's all about. This is what it's all about. How do I find you? Why can't I find you on Twitter? Come on, man. Animations, could you just ping me, DM me on Twitter, please, and I will reply to you with the details. I've got it up on my phone here. Have you just put me into a... Am I doing some... Bateman sent me his team. Excellent. Yeah, mate. Animation, send me your... We'll make sure we do all the teams, I promise. Send me a message on Twitter. It's at FPL_ALFPL. And I will reply and I'll send you a link to join live and direct. Yes. Okay, let's just wait. I'll keep an eye on my phone here on the left. I'm ready to go when you are, my friend. Okay, he's doing it. 2 secs. Yes. Okay. No Haaland for me. Triple Arsenal for game week 6, maybe. For FOMO. Love that. Yeah, it's a nice team you got here, FOMO. How far are you from being done with Bruno is the question, because it's not been great, has it? Am I like echoing? I hope I'm not echoing. I'll just put camera A there. Nope. We'll do guest 1. Okay, cool. All right, we're waiting for animations to send me a DM, and we will bring him in. This is so exciting. I love it. I love it. Come on, animations. Yeah, this is a nice team. Again, I would just be trying to think about perhaps getting Bruno out and getting Haaland in. And yeah, like, it's not going to hurt for you to get Arsenal assets in early, I think. Just saying. Like Man City away is a tough fixture, but I've got a feeling Arsenal are going to do a job. I think they're going to do a job. They are looking a little weak, though. I think, did I see Odegaard was also a little bit injured? Or there was talk of him being injured. All right, let's keep moving. Ken, the legend that is FPL _ Mr. Bird. If you don't follow him already, give him a follow. He is my right-hand man. The story of Ken and I. He just joined a couple of live shows. We were chatting a little bit, and I was like, mate, do you want to moderate my shows? And he was like, let's do it. And he's over in Malaysia, and it's 3 a.m. for him, and he's just out here moderating chats. Like, what a legend. Mikalenko is the one, isn't it? That's the one that you need to be wary of. I would certainly be trying to get him out if I were you in this team. Haaland, Salah already. Like, this is fantastic. 85 points. There's nothing wrong here, is there? You got Madueke in. I'm assuming you did Nkuku for Madueke. Or like maybe Eze. Henderson's not a great pick, but we all know that already. Nice team, this. I would think about upgrading your goalkeeper, and I would perhaps... and maybe downgrade... No, Isak's been all right, isn't he? Has he been all right? Is Isak worth the price? I'm not so sure. I might be selling Isak. Just want to make sure my camera is at the right level. Still nothing from animations. Just saying. Thank you, Thomas, for reposting. That's awesome. Cheers, mate. Cortex, thoughts on my wildcard? Cortex, you're in the chat. Let's get into it. Yep. This is almost exactly the same midfield as me. Almost. I've got Jota in as well, and it will be Jota instead of Saka, unfortunately. This is lovely. I'm a little bit concerned about Lewis Walker playing instead of Lewis. I think he's actually at risk. You could see Walker starting over the next few game weeks, and that would be pretty annoying if that was the case. By the way, Animations has not messaged yet. Just saying. Are you like? Have you notified me? Animations here. Got ya. Okay, cool. Nice one, bro. I see you. Okay. Animations, you're getting the link. I've just sent it to you in Twitter. Animations could be joining at any moment, ladies and gentlemen. How exciting. This is what it's all about. This is what I'm thinking about the show, this like format, just like having a bit of a hangout, talk about Twitter and stuff, and then just have people call in and just like chat about FPL. That's what I'm thinking. Saturday night hangout. He's seen the link. I think we might be close to having Animations join. He's here. Animations.
Hello.
How's it going, man?
How's it going? Yeah, it's going good. How are you doing?
I'm good, mate. I'm good. Happy. Oh wait, you know what? I've got James from FPL Juice joining as well. Give me a second.
No worries, mate.
How do I do this? One sec. Okay, just give me a second, Animations. I'm just trying to bring James into this. Hi, James.
Hi, gang.
How's it going, man?
Yeah, you left a link dangling around in the chat.
I did.
And I thought, I'll have a go at that.
Mate, you're live. You're live on my live show. We've got Animations here as well.
I saw you have Animations on, and obviously I am completely useless to the FPL world. However, what I can tell you is I was just allowing you to flex trying to get 2 people onto your stream.
Yeah, man. It's hard. I need your help, James. We'll chat next week.
Anyway, I thought I'd just drop in and say good evening.
I love you, mate. Thanks, James.
I'm going to log in on the Juice account because that's far more useful to you.
Lovely stuff, mate. Good to catch up. Lots of love, bro. Yes. Okay, now how on earth do I don't know how to change this now, guys. James has just absolutely screwed me. Animations, how's it going, man?
Yeah, not too bad, mate.
Good. How's your evening?
Yeah, it's not been too bad. I'm working. What about you?
Yeah, not too bad. It is all good. Oh, sugar. Have we lost you? No, you're still there. That's great. Yeah, good, man. So what are you thinking for the game week?
Yeah, I think it's looking good. I mean, I'm off a wildcard now, so the team's looking all right.
That's great, man. So you have actually wildcarded already? You pressed the button?
Yeah, so I will wildcarded in Gameweek 3.
Oh, okay. So you've already played your wildcard.
Mm-hmm.
And this is your team on screen right now. I've got you.
Yeah, it should be. Yeah.
How are you feeling about the Palmer injury?
Well, I looked at it and I was thinking to myself, it's probably just one of those international injuries where he's probably just going to come back and like Maresca wouldn't want to lose him. So I was thinking, for me, I don't think it's anything significant, unless obviously in the next coming week, if it comes out that he's injured for a while, then yeah. But to be fair, I'm not too worried about it.
So when you think about your team here on screen, what are the things that you're like currently thinking about? What problems are you trying to solve?
Well, yeah. Obviously, there's a few issues. I went for Muniz from Fulham.
Yeah,
that's probably not a decent player for me to have longer term. Obviously, I've got the money spread around quite a bit, so maybe downgrading positions in future game weeks is probably the way to go. I mean, currently, I think I look at the team and I think to myself, I've got the right price points and the players I'm happy with, so I think the wildcard's been all right so far. So
yeah, I love that. Yeah, man, I also have Muniz and he's been terrible. Like, he killed me last year. He was doing so well end of season, and I was just so banked on him doing well this season, and he's just done nothing. Like, it's so disappointing. He's like one of the worst forwards you can get. Like, points per million. Not great.
Oh, yeah, for sure. And when Wood and all that banging, it's just, yeah.
Yeah, and you know what I did? I went from João Pedro to Muniz at the start of the season, and that's just killed me. So, yeah, it is what it is. So, let me ask you this. What are you thinking, like, rank-wise this season? What's your target?
Let me ask you this. What are you thinking, like, rank-wise this season? What's your target?
Well, last year I finished about 80,000, so 80k. So I think if I can aim about there, about just above the 100k mark, I'll be alright with that.
Okay, you're cool with that, are you? All right. One last thing. Do you want a chance to win £5?
One last thing. Do you want a chance to win £5?
All right then, why not?
Okay, so it's FPL related. I got a question for you. All right.
Okay.
Haaland, 15 mil this season. There's never been a player who's been 15 mil. There have been 3 players who have been 14 mil in the history of the game. Who are those 3 players? And don't you be chat GPTing it or putting it into Google, my friend.
As you can see, I got my phone in my hand.
Okay, I love it. Good man.
Okay, let me guess. I think one of them has to be RVP.
Correct.
Van Persie. Second one, Aguero, maybe.
It's not Aguero.
Ah.
Oh man, you got RVP as well. Like Van Persie's like. He was the niche pick as well. Like no one can guess that one, and you got him first go. Do you want to have a go? Do you want to have another go?
Oh, I'll have another go.
Okay.
Suarez.
It's not Suarez.
Ah.
Okay, so I'll tell you. It's Van Persie.
Mm-hmm.
Ronaldo.
Ah, should have got that one.
And Henry.
Ah, that's so easy. No,
I mean, Aguero is a good shout, and also Suarez was ridiculous, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Nice one, man. All right, hey, so is there anything else you want to say to the world? You're live on YouTube right now. Anything else you wanna put out there?
Yeah, I just want to say subscribe to Alpha right now.
Legend.
And he'll be bringing you more of that content.
Animations, what a pleasure, my friend. Have a good weekend, my friend.
Thank you very much.
Lots of love.
Cheers, guys.
Cheers. Bye-bye.
Peace.
There we have it. Yes, it works. The tech works, guys. Yes. Guys, we're open for business. Is anyone else up for giving us a call? We got like 15 minutes left in this stream. Let's just have a quick look at the chat. Good morning. PZ is in. Yes, the Juice Show are in. Rubber Ducky is in. Yes. As you can see, we have a quorum. Thank you, everyone, for joining this live show this evening. It's such a pleasure to do this. Thank you for joining. Give it a like. Please give it a subscribe. It helps me loads. We've just done Thomas's team, aka Animations. Roberto sent me his. I think we just did Cortex, didn't we? Yes, we did. Cortex. It's a bloody good team, my friend. I like it. It's just Lewis, and the keeper. I'll just get Raya in. Just get Raya in. That'd be my take. Like, even if he doesn't do that well even if he concedes against City, he's going to get save points. It's Man City. Like, I just can't see the downside with getting Raya in. That would be my take on this. But it's a good team otherwise. Roberto, the man, the legend that is Roberto Hollis. Let's get into this. Okay, for the next few weeks... sorry, I can't read. The next few weeks are looking great for my squad. Props to FPL team for letting me enjoy the sight of it. Things can, of course, change, but as it stands, I'm really happy with it. Okay, let's have a look. Give that a like. I need to repost Cortexes as well. Here we go. It's quite bright, isn't it? How have you screenshot? Have you taken a picture of this, Roberto? And also, I think my camera is in the way of that, so let's just make myself small there. Okay, let's have a look. Pope and goal. I actually quite like that pick. Munoz, not been great, but fair enough. Leicester at home. Have Crystal Palace got the minerals? Are they going to show us what they're made of? We wondered to ourselves. Konza, love him. Trent, yes. I'm jealous of Trent owners. Rodgers, yes. Smith Rowe, yes. Jota, yes. Salah, yes. Muniz, boo. Isak, boo. Haaland, yes. To be fair, I think Muniz and Isak could actually start doing things. Like I wouldn't be getting rid of them. As I mentioned, I am planning to get rid of Isak so I can get Mo Salah in, and I'm going to sell Saka. Like, what am I thinking? But that's my current plan at the moment, and then I'll try and get Saka back. I just, you know what? Like, I'm an Arsenal fan, right? So I'll just say that now. So it's going to be very difficult for me to sell Saka. But his fixtures aren't great. I already have two Arsenal. I've got Gabriel and Raya in my team. So I think I just really like the look of Salah's and Liverpool's fixtures over the next couple. So I think I'm going to do that. And then I could just like... Saka could just be my guy. Or sorry, Salah, or that spot could just be... I could just play around with that spot and get other people in, like Palmer perhaps down the road. But I'm saying that because I don't admit it's all about me. I'm saying that because I'm thinking about downgrading Isak to get Salah in. But yeah, this is a nice team. You've already got Salah and Haaland. There's nothing wrong going on here, is there? You've also not got Barco problems or like Hall problems. So this is great. And Roberto, we chatted about your team a little bit on the podcast, on your podcast, obviously. Make sure you check that out, by the way. And yeah, like, I think we'd all agreed that I was going to have some issues around my defence, given I've got Hall, Anderson, and Faze. So, yeah, this is a nice team. I like it. Jolly good. Let's just have a quick chat check. Lewis is still about. Yeah, give animations a follow, everyone. Do that. Bloody good to chat to you, Thomas. Who else have we got? We've got... There he is. There is the man himself, Thomas. Now we have Jim the Tim. I'm not sure how that draft part of the game works. Okay. Let's have a look here. It's a very... I can already tell this is a very, like, differential team, just given the colours. Like, this is very... You've got Trossard. Wow. Diaz... Who did you captain? This is confusing me. Who have you captained? Foden. Oh, that's rough. That is rough, but you had your vice captain on Diaz. That's outrageous. Lovely stuff. I would be a little bit concerned about these two in midfield. Sterling's coming in. I think Sterling's going to do a job at Arsenal this season. And I think he's going to be the first choice in the next... I'm going to say my prediction would be by like game week 10, Sterling will be starting for Arsenal in the Premier League. I just think this is like, he's just got so much to play for. I need to make my head bigger again. This is my narrative around Sterling. And I think I've got a little tweet actually that I bookmarked. Let's see if I can find that. Lewis is calling. Lewis. Okay, I'm going to bring Lewis in. I just need to... Why is it doing that noise? I am just trying to bring in Lewis. Just give me a sec, guys. Okay, I'm nearly there. Just give me one moment. What does this do? Lewis.
Yes, sir.
How are you, man?
I'm excited, man. I just wanted to do wanted to say something real quick.
Do it. Oh, sugar. Have I just lost Lewis? Okay, I've got a camera in here for when Lewis returns. He was like, I just got to say something real quick, and then I accidentally booted him out. I'm still learning on the fly, guys. This is eCam. I'm still getting used to it. Bear with me. Here he comes. Lewis. Yes, mate. Can you hear us?
I just wanted to say thank you to Elf, man, for giving me that shout out, man. You know, for the content creator for the juice.
Yeah, man.
Content creator fund. I just wanted to say right now that you're on live, you know, because I've been trying to get out there, you know, and really get out more content out. But I've been going through hard times, you know, and I just want to say that I'm not saying that I'm gonna win, but I'm saying that if I do win, you know what I mean, like I'm gonna take this very serious, you know, and put out more content, and then start doing like you know, try to mimic Elf, you know, because I'm like, as you guys know, I'm doing live. So
Yeah.
I already got my camera up here, right here on my car. I'll put a camera inside my car, and I'm meeting people that play FPL while on my rides. So I'm
So
already
good.
talking to them, and I'm planning to do videos. And I plan to do videos. So I want to get more content out and then bring something different. You know, I'm excited, you know, for this
Love that.
opportunity to win this. You know what I mean? And I just want to, you know.
Yeah,
Shout
man.
that
And
out.
Lewis, I just want to say as well, like, yeah, I voted for you. And if anyone is out there who hasn't voted for this already, essentially what's happening here is that FPL Juice are giving 50% of their revenue over a month period to someone who wins this contest. I voted for Lewis. If you haven't already, it's an amazing thing that FPL Juice do. I'll just repost it again onto...
Oh, basically saying that that will literally help me for like the camera and, you know, for a whole setup that I just been dreaming of. You know what I mean?
Love that.
And like Elf is like literally like shouting me out, trying to make this happen. I already feel like a winner.
I love that,
So,
man.
Thank you guys. Thank
Thank-
you. I'm already a winner. Thank you. Thank you.
You're a good man, Lewis. What are you up to today? Are you just working?
Yeah, I mean, I took an hour off. You know, I can't miss this. You know what I mean? Like,
Oh, you legend.
I'm driving and I just been listening. Shout out animations. I basically wanted to see somebody else on the chat on the phone call.
Love that, man. Well, it's good to catch up, and let's definitely chat next week, my friend.
And let's get that guy from Malaysia next.
Yeah, Ken. I know he's got to call in at some point. Ken, you got to call in.
I want to see that guy.
Yeah.
I want to see that guy.
All right, Lewis.
you.
Lots of love,
Thank you.
bro. Speak soon. Bye-bye.
Peace.
Lewis, what a guy. Yeah, I've just reposted that tweet from FPL Juice. If you haven't already, it's an amazing thing they do. Just go onto my Twitter and vote for someone that you like. Roberto's in the chat. He is doing some incredible stuff on his podcast as well. Those two are my guys. Lewis and Roberto and Chris. Okay, so Jim the Tim. Got a couple of minutes here. Let's keep getting into it. Fofana. Wesley Fofana is a strange pick, but fair enough. I would, if I were you, mate, Jim, I would certainly be looking to get rid of Bruno and Trossard. Foden's a bit of an issue as well. You've got a couple of fives to put out, especially in your midfield. I love the attack. You've got no Haaland or Salah. Like, I respect this. I'd be scared to hell if I had this team. So I respect it, man. But that would be me. I'd certainly be thinking about some midfield replacements. Bateman. Yes, Bateman. Who else have we got everyone in? Oh yeah, shout out to Roberto for the shiny new logo. Damn straight. Hell yes. Okay, Bateman, Wildcard. He's going for it. Bateman is going for the Wildcard game week 4. It's a lovely team. You got Rare and goal. I mean, Bateman his teams always slap. And this is a guy. Didn't you have 3 Arsenal defenders before this? Also, Bateman's rank is ridiculous. It's like 3,000th or something. So he's doing extremely well. Yeah, there's not much to say about this, mate. It's an awesome team. I'm not sure about Mikolenko, actually. I would take him out because I think Everton are doomed. I think they're going to get relegated. Not the defense of last year. Repost that. Give it a like. FPL Issam, do you think Liverpool could keep 3 clean sheets in a row? Because I'm planning to make the double defence against Bournemouth and Wolves. Would be 5 in a row. Only considering from Gameweek 4 to 6. I'll let those 2 chat about that. Are there any more teams? Yes. Rubber Ducky, who's in the chat. Very happy going into Gameweek 4. Wildcard still in back pocket. Yes, mate, same. I'm keeping my wildcard. Are you looking to get Salah in? You probably don't need to. I mean, look at this trio, the tripod, the trifecta of Liverpool players here. Outrageous. Rare in goal. What can you say about a team like this? It's almost perfect. The only thing is not having Salah. But again, do you need to have Salah? This is amazing. Keep an eye on Palmer on injury, right? Are we thinking about downgrading Guardiola at any point? I'm considering it. I love it. Great team. I love the Rare pick in goal as well. I also have Rare in goal. And I have my wild card intact. So, yes, mate. Let's keep talking. Repost. Like. Hell yes. Stanza. Seinfeld is my favourite sitcom of all time, by the way. If you have not checked out Seinfeld, it is aged like a fine wine. Some of the things in it are a little bit weird, but it is really good still. I promise. Repost. Watkins death starts will likely roll twice and make transfers in game week 6, bro. Yeah, love that. Dubois knows his stuff. Summer onions. As someone who has some experience in this world, anytime you see a small streamer you know streaming, log on and give it a like and a comment. Take seconds, but it really helps them out. Free now. Check out Alf. Oh, what a ledge. Onions is just my new favourite. He's such a good guy. I've no idea who he is, but we're just vibing on Twitter. Thank you, Summer Onions. I appreciate that. Launchpod Studios. James, who was on the show earlier on, a call-in. Wolves fixtures. 8 Nori. Did you pick him? That's an Alf pick. Have you got? Because I'm jealous. I want 8 Nori. This is a nice team. I don't know about Winks. You got Son, Salah, and Haaland. That's outrageous. I would try and get Winks to Smith Rowe, although I think Winks is 4.5 mil, so maybe you can't do that. I actually think this isn't bad, James. Son, Salah, Haaland, Watkins, Pedro. I like this team a lot. You know what? Just keep Winks. He might get a 2 or 3 pointer, but who cares? You have cover here. This is outrageous. I like this a lot, James. Captain Salah. It's better than my team. It's certainly better than my team. I love it. Not sure about Spurs. I know you're a Spurs fan, so I'm not going to get into a whole Spurs-Arsenal thing here. Great stuff. If there is anyone out there who wants to join my mini league, I'm going to bring it on screen here. This is the code. Winner is going to get 50 quid. There it is. AlfPL mini league code RBGRFO. Free to join. Winner gets 50 quid. Why wouldn't you get involved in that? I also just want to shout out all of my AlfPL OGs on screen here. These are the guys who've been with me from the beginning. You'll see some familiar faces in there. We got Lewis, we got Upcar, we got Geddy, we got Duvois, we got Bateman, we got FPL, Mr. Bird, Ken, who's moderating. The Juice crew are in here. So just want to say thank you to everyone who's been so supportive of all my content and streams. I'm trying to do one video a week of my AlfPL street interviews, and then I'm going live on Saturday nights. That is the schedule. And then a bunch of like shorts in between. So if you haven't already, give me a little subscribe because it really helps and it motivates me to continue doing what I'm doing because I really like it. Let's just have a quick look and see if there's anything else going on. I think we got through all the teams. We did it. This was so much fun, guys. Thank you, everyone, so much for taking the time to come and say hi this evening. Everyone in the chat, Rubber Ducky, Legend. We've got a couple of new folks in here as well. Please do give it a subscribe if you haven't already. And I'm going to say goodbye because I've got to go and hang out with my family. But I just want to say lots of love to everyone. Bring on Game Week 4. Let's go. And remember to stay hydrated. And also remember, FPL is not a substitute for a warm life. Peace out.